Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Turidaya Fitriani and I'm from group 14 and I am going to explain about visual imagery or seeing what they mean, helping second language readers to visualize by Brian Tomlinson. Introduction and textbook activities designed to develop reading skills due to a large extent mirror the actual process of reading authentic text. And these activities are based on generally accepted models of the reading process which stress the active role of the reader in relating world knowledge to information in the text. The parallel interaction between low-level decoding of words and higher level processing of concept, and the way in which effective readers vary their reading techniques according to their purpose of reading. So I will explain about the definition, function of visual imaging in reading, readers visualize, characteristic visualization, visual more often and effectively, and the last is conclusion. What is the visual imagery? The visual imagery strategy asks students to imagine or create a mental image rich in sensory content such as sight, sound, smell, touch, and taste of the content of a reading selection. Most often, the mental picture will draw from a student's past experience, connecting the content of the reading selection to the reader's prior knowledge. Function of visual imaging in reading. Visual imagery has function significant, can help learners or readers. Whilst reading retention of concept and proposition originally represented by words can remain in the memory for no more than 10 seconds. Post-reading, retention of the content. Recall by furnishing the learners with a meaningful representation of the material being studied. There is evidence that persons with high imagery ability are able to recall more from text than low imagers. To shift the experiencing of the text and not just to comprehension of information. To create images and wound with a descriptive power capable of representing more upper level of discourse such as a paragraph or a chapter or a general theme. And the last is to increase comprehension of a text. Reader visualize, imaging or picturing the story in your mind. Learners can remember vocab better if they are encouraged to visualize the repression of the new lexical items they encounter. There are two independent memory codes are involved in word processing. First is imagery codes and verbal codes. The imagery codes create visual images to represent a word, and the verbal codes represent it on single quotes. Characteristic visualization. The insistence on understanding every word leaves little processing capacity such as high-level skills as inferencing, connecting, using inner voice, and visual imaging. Visualize often and effectively. Underuse or misuse understanding. The initial focus is on using high-level strategies to achieve global understanding as an aid to connection, inferencing, retention, and recall. Readers can be helped to visualize effectively. And first, students were told before reading a text not to study it or translate it, but to imagine picture as they read it. And second, focus on their images initially on what was familiar on the text. They were also sometimes told focus their image initially on what was familiar in the text and then to use these images to help them work out what was unfamiliar in the text. Third, another frequency given instruction was to picture a summary of each section of the text immediately after reading it. And the last is students were also sometimes given reading text which contain explicit visualization instruction either just before the text or the margins within the text. Sometimes visualization instruction were inserted into comprehension question to help students to make connections. Visualization activities. Visualization instruction have beneficial effects for students. A comprehension strategy which must be applied consciously as of limited usefulness because in many actual comprehension situations, insufficient resources would be available for the application of such a strategy. Visual imaging, as sometimes the students do habitually when reading narrative and descriptive text in experimental ways, these activities include the following ways. Next is drawing. Drawing includes pre-reading, whilst reading, and post-reading. Pre-reading drawing activities helps to make sure that the students have relevant images in their minds when they start read the text. These activities often involve drawing prediction of the characters, the settings, or the narrative from a rapid sampling of the books or from the title, the blurb, the front cover, or the introduction to the books. Or they might involve drawing scenes from the students' own lives connected to the title or to the title or front cover of the books. Whilst reading drawing activities to facilitate interactive reading and those help the students to relate data from the text to their knowledge of the world can help students not only visualize but develop and retain an understanding of his personality, like asking students to draw the characters in the story. And post-reading drawing helps students to read visually and interactively, provided that they were told what they were going to be asked to draw prior to reading the text. Those being told were going to ask to draw a picture to show what they understood of first day at school, help students to gain access to the poem through focusing on what they could understand and see. It also helps them to use pictures in their mind to help them to reread the poem with greater understanding. Second, connection activities is to connect a text to an incident in their own lives or to one in another text. They automatically use visual imaging in order to shift the connection. Third, illustration. Illustration of text often inhibits activity visualization because it imposes a visual interpretation of the text. Ideas for material development using illustration includes the students first selecting from a number of possible illustrations of a text, second completing partial illustration by relating them a text, third redrawing an illustration to fit their own interpretation of a text, fourth solving a jigsaw puzzle so that it provides a valid interpretation of a text, and the last, reading a story in which the drawing continued to the story told by the text rather than illustrating what the text says. And the last visualization activities is miming. These activities seem to help to shift a visual and kinesthetic impact which aids involvement, understanding, and retention. It can help students to shift a visual and kinesthetic impact which aids involvement. And in conclusion, in first language reading, the norm is experiential reading, in which high-level skills such as visual imaging, inferencing, and connecting are employed automatically to deepen the reading process. In second language course book, the norm is studial reading, which processing energy is often devoted to low-level decoding and to cognitive strategies of comprehension. It is possible and desirable for material to develop which can help second language learners to use visual imaging to increase their understanding of the text that they already read, to deepen their engagement with the reading text, to improve their comprehension and retention skill, and to facilitate language acquisition. So that's all that I can explain for this topic. And I'm sorry if there's a lot of mistake with my grammar or pronunciation, and I hope you can understand the topic about. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.